Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Ultima Underworld. When we last left off, I had travelled up 2 levels for absolutely no reason. The main reason I say this is because, while I remember that you do need emeralds, because the guy specifically stated you needed emeralds to get through the area, well, to get the most powerful runestone, you don't need to go and hunt for emeralds yourself. The game is actually a lot more generous than I gave it credit for. And as memory serves, there should in fact be some emeralds provided for me in the area where you use them, which is actually quite generous of it. I believe you go up here, across this way, and up, and we should be back on level 6. We are indeed back on level 6. Now remember, if you travel east here, you'll find these 2 banners. The guy told you had to run between 2 banners to get to the area, which we will do. We are now here. You will notice there is a dead person here and a lot of emeralds. We actually want all of these emeralds. These emeralds are what we are going to use. There are in fact a lot of them. There are in fact 6. We do not need 6. We only need a couple of emeralds. 4. So we have 2 emeralds for free. Unfortunately, as it stands, I currently cannot use the jumping ring because I don't have any space, so let's throw that down there right now and pick up this ring again as my replacement ring, because right now we want to get up to these areas here. Little difficult to do if you have no mana and no capability to get there, but because they give you a jumping ring, the game is being moderately generous in being able to provide you a way to get there. So you get an emerald, and with the right mouse button, I was about to say with the right mouse button you throw them in, but with the right mouse button I completely fail to throw it in. Let us try again, shall we? There we go. No, you failed again, didn't you? I completely failed to throw this in, and now because it's there, it's going to be a little difficult to pick up, isn't it? Oh yes. Fortunately, I can pick it up here. Good. And I'm using the jump ring, so trying to jump out of here is going to be difficult. I could use the jump ring to actually get in there, but I don't need to. I just need to throw it properly. That is not throwing it right. Can I actually grab it from here? Nothing to get, nothing to get. There is something to get, it's right there. It's too far away to take. Okay. I am totally failing at picking this up. And failing at throwing these in, too. I do not remember the button to actually look down. So this is going to be a difficult... Is it page down? No, it's not. The minus key? No. Oh dear. I've forgotten which button it is. Fortunately, I have more emeralds, and I'm throwing them, which is not smart. So if I jump... Aha! Excellent. I managed it. Aha, and I can grab this emerald. Fantastic. So that's 1 down. And we need to get out of here. If we put an emerald in each one of the corners, as the guy said, and then press one of the buttons, we will get the most powerful runestone in the game. And I am failing at throwing these. Absolutely failing. Okay, let's try again. Up there. There we go. This runestone, by the way, that we'll be getting is used in a lot of spells. And I mean a lot of spells. Once I actually have it, I will tell you which ones. Rest assured, getting this runestone is worth it, and as far as I know, this is the only way you can get it in the game. So let's just throw that in there. Right, there we go. Got the hang of it now. Now you'll notice he was by one of the buttons when he died. This one. So let us press this button. Has it made what I wanted it to? It has! There in fact is the Vas Runestone. We shall put this in here. With this runestone, we only have... That is totally the wrong button. We only have a few runestones missing. 5, actually. With that runestone, you need it to cast these spells. The Daylight spell, the Gate Travel spell, and the Greater Heal spell, all in the 6th circle. In the 7th circle, there's Fly and Invisibility, and in the 8th circle, there is Iron Flesh and Tremor. You need that runestone to cast each of those spells. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use the other button that's over here. Press that twice, and it will re-teleport us up here. Excellent. Now, we have a few things we need to do before we head down to floor 7. Yes, floor 7 is actually going to be where we're going to briefly explore next. And floor 7 is dangerous. And it's dangerous for multiple reasons. At the moment, we're going to heal. And then we're not going to rest just yet. The main reason is because I actually want to use the shrine. I've realised I've not been using the shrine for absolutely ages, and we could use the shrine to gain a lot of skills. Namely, I want to gain the things I've generally been levelling up twice. So, we want to use the defense mantra twice. We want to use the sword mantra twice. We want to use the attack mantra twice. I want to use the mana mantra twice. And I want to use the casting mantra twice. This will now substantially improve my ability to do all sorts of things. You may notice now that my casting is 19, my mana is 21, my sword and defense are 19, and my attack is 23. I don't know if I have more stat points I can use. Right now I'm not going to use them, for the primary reason that I'm going to hold on to them just in case I need them for other skills. But that should certainly make me a lot more capable at killing things. And while I've improved the mana and casting ability, that's not going to be very useful in this next level. For now, however, I'm going to rest. That puts me on fed and wide awake. And I'm going to use my ability to use my mana to create as much food as I possibly can. Because we are finally going to drop my gold for now. My gold needs to be dropped. It's terrible, but I'm going to drop most of it. Because if I don't drop most of it, I'm not going to have any carrying capacity. And in this next area, carrying capacity is going to be important. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep 11 gold in a separate pile. We're actually going to move it out of this, into there. And we're going to drop this bag. We're going to put it... ooh, I don't know. Where am I thinking? Here, maybe? There we go. Here. So we're going to keep 11 gold on us. We have a pretty old piece of meat. It's day old. We're going to have a lot more of that by the end of this moment. We're going to create a lot of food. We are going to create a lot of food indeed. We are in fact going to pretty much fill up as much as we can on food. There you go. That's a lot of food. Why would you think would I need a lot of food? After all, we have mana. We can just make food whenever we like. That is indeed true. However, that is not the case on floor 7. Floor 7 is special for the moment, in that when you enter it, you may notice we have 0 out of 55 mana. If we didn't have mana, if we had mana at this point, it is gone. We have 0 mana on this floor, and now we have some mana on this floor. The mana just goes. It drains completely. You will notice that there is a mellow fighter named Cardin in front of us. Let us talk to him. Who art thou? What what dost thou want? Here, thou seemest hurt. Can I help thee? Canst thou heal my wounds, or hast thou any port? Port? Do I have any port? Is this port? It's water? This is ale. I do not have any port on me, I don't think. Am I sure I don't have any port? Pretty sure, actually. Just double check. I would give it if I had it. At least thou seemest in better condition than I. Here is some advice for thee. Beware, for death is everywhere. Then what art thou doing here? I'm here to rescue my brother. He's in the prisons. Where are the prisons? Several cells lie to the north and west of here. He rots in one of those. Who holds him prisoner? He is in the clutches of the evil wizard who dominates this area. My brother came to explore this place months ago, and I have not heard from him since. I believe he has run afoul of this vile and violent mage. Tell me of this wizard. Ah, we're finally learning more about this wizard. Rumour has it that he is the reason no one can cast spells on this level. Also, he uses monsters as henchmen to guard the way to his lair, but I have figured out how to get by these guards. How can one get past the guards? A medallion of passage. I had one, but I lost it in a battle in the haunted mines to the southeast. Now I am too weak to recover it. I just wish to return home, but perhaps thou... Say no more. I shall seek out these mines now. Is that so? Well, farewell then. I will rejoin my comrades up above. I don't know if you needed port at that point, but I didn't have any, so I can't really get something that I don't have things for. But yes, there is no ability to cast anything on this level. You can't cast anything. No spells, no nothing. I don't know if the ring works. I don't even think the ring works. The sword still works. It's still unbreakable. And the candle continues to work. As he said, there is a mine to the southwest, an abandoned mine. We are going to go in this so we can find what he is seeking. Ooh, there are broken things over there, and there's also a lurker. You'll notice I'm being a lot more careful now. I'm being more careful because I do not have as much luxury to be more reckless, because I have no ability at the moment to restore my health through healing. Is that a mellow bat? It is indeed mellow. Good. I don't want to actually fight it right now. That's dangerous territory. Dangerous thinking. I said to the southwest there was an abandoned mine. Now, how am I going to... Whoa! Is that a lurker going after me? I don't know. I'll tell you what, I don't think it was the... I don't think it was a bat. To the southwest. Or was it the southeast? I shall find what he was searching for. Over here, there should be an area... Is that a secret door? That looks pretty... No, it's not. It's just a... Are you... You're upset. I'd rather not anger you right now, actually. I would rather not anger you. I wonder if my ring actually works. The ring might actually work. It could work. What do I have to gain by trying? And what do I have to lose? Well, I haven't got much to lose. I can try jumping over there. Let's give it one go, shall we? Because if it fails, I'm going to end up in that water. And that's going to be rubbish. Get out of the way, bat! I'm going to do a jump. Let's hope this works. Aha! Yes! It works. The magic ring still functions. Good. When we come back, folks, I'll switch out the ring right now. I want to protect its charges. I know it probably has unlimited charges, but right now, let's not take that chance. I'll catch you later, and I'll see you then. Later. Level 7. Here we go.